Okay, we got a new assignment, and this is a notice. This is called the door hanger flyer. It's yellow, it's in English and Spanish. We've got the address of the property on it. Basically, this is the initial occupancy status. This is where we determine whether or not the property is being lived in. If it's vacant, for example, then they'll file a motion to shorten the redemption period. If it's abandoned, so first of all, our initial visit is to put the notice on, take a date and timestamp photograph, get a picture of the address, get a picture of the house, get a picture of the street scene. If we determine that the property is empty, then we'll go back to our office and we'll do some additional due diligence to see if it's simply empty or if it's been abandoned. If it's been abandoned, then what we'll do, and we determine that by whether, for example, the gas is on or whether the water's on, and we'll call, see if the utilities are on to determine if it's been abandoned. Right now, what we're doing is we're trying to establish, is it occupied, and if it's occupied, by who? So what I'm going to do, you notice I use this real inconspicuous fire engine red tape along with the yellow flyer. So it's fairly noticeable, and one of the things that we've noticed is on properties, if we're kind of on the fence, the longer it stays up, the more likely it is that somebody is not going to be there. If it's property that's sorry, gotta get rid of that phone. If it's a property that's occupied, they don't want this hanging on there, so the next time I drive by, it'll be gone. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to run up, I'm going to put this on the door, get a photograph of it first, and then I'll knock on the door to see if anybody's there. If they do, I'll just introduce myself. I'll ask them if they're aware that the property had been in foreclosure, that if they understand that they're in the beginning of the redemption period, if they have any questions. It's got my contact information. I tell them feel free to contact me anytime, and I'll answer any questions that they have. So basically, I think given how cold it is, I think Cindy's going to stay in the car. I'm going to run up to the property. So here I go.